Hey guys, it's me, Controller, and welcome back to the Dalek mod Part 3. Now, if you haven't watched Part 1 and Part 2, I highly recommend you go and watch them now. In Part 3, we'll be continuing from where I left off in Part 2, and we're going to be looking at some cool new things like the Ironside and the Weeping Angel. Now, as I said, if you haven't watched Part 1 and Part 2, I'll put some annotations up on the screen so you can click on them and go and watch them so you can see what's going on and you don't get too confused. But other than that, I'll carry on and start off with the Ironside. Okay, so up first we have the Ironside, and this can be crafted, and to craft it you need 4 different items. You need 4 Dalek sections, and now these Dalek sections are obtained by killing Daleks, and then they have a very rare chance, well not very rare, but occasionally they will drop you a Dalek section. Now as you can see there are 4 different types, and if you go ahead and shove them into a crafting table, if you can solve the very complicated puzzle of the crafting recipe, you'll get a spawn Ironside. Now, if you go ahead, you can use this and right-click and spawn in an Ironside. Now, as you can see, it's not attacking me. That is because if you don't remember what an Ironside is, an Ironside were the Daleks which were cooperating with Winston Churchill in one of the more recent episodes of Doctor Who. And these guys basically will be your friend. So if you right click on these guys, you can actually tame them, which is kind of cool as it is. Unfortunately they're not quite as cute as the baby little wolves that you can get, but these guys are definitely more helpful. So now if I mark this cow out as an enemy by hitting it, as you can see my Ironside will also realise it's an enemy and start shooting at the cow. But for some reason it managed to shoot me first, but as you can see it is trying to kill the cow. Its aim isn't perfect, the cow runs very fast, but as you can see it is yelling exterminate, which is very Dalek-like and kind of creepy. But there we go, as you can see it managed to kill the cow. Alright, so up next we have one of my personal favourites, and that is the Weeping Angel. Now, everybody knows how terrifying the Weeping Angel, and trust me, in Minecraft it's no different. Now, it's kind of getting dark, so I'll just go ahead and set it to day. But as you can see, we have a spawn egg here. These guys do spawn in naturally in the night, but I'm not going to wait around for that, so I'll spawn it in now. And as you can see, we have this really cool 3D model of a stone angel covering its eyes, just like perhaps a Weeping Angel would. Now as you can see, I'm looking at it and it's not moving. If I turn around, it still doesn't move and try to attack me. I'm not entirely sure why that is, what's going on with that. Perhaps the coding hasn't been completely done, because really Minecraft doesn't really know which way you're looking, so I could be staring right at the Weeping Angel. Now with the Weeping Angel at the moment, you are kind of pretty safe because you can turn around and for some reason it doesn't attack you. I know that's going to be changed soon, and luckily your Minecraft character doesn't blink, which again is always a perk. Now what does happen with this is if I go ahead and dig underground now, as you can see the Weeping Angel has moved towards me. Now as I'm looking at it again, it's stopped moving, but if I cover this up and just say let's dig forward, let's just grab out a torch so you can actually see what's going on. That would always help. Let's just grab this. There we go. So I will dig along here, and let's just go a few blocks along. And as you can see, when I dig up, the Weeping Angel is there. And if I run over to here and dig up, the Weeping Angel is there. So it is kind of freaky. If you're down in a mine and then you resurface, the Weeping Angel will always be with you. As you can see, it moves pretty fast. I get to here, it's already there. I get to over here, eventually. And it's flipping fallen on me. Oh, nice. Okay, so one of the experiments I've got is I've got a Weeping Angel here, and I've got a wall here. So what will happen when I go behind this wall and can no longer see the Weeping Angel? So as you can see, I've moved, and flipping heck, the Weeping Angel has made it to the wall, and it's trying to reach through the wall and grab me. Now if I go ahead and destroy this wall, as you can see the Weeping Angel is making a really cool pose. I've seen it do that occasionally before, and it's freaky, isn't it? Because I've suddenly started staring at it, it doesn't have time to cover its eyes again, and you can just see its creepy face. Oh wow, it's just really, really cool. Now, one last thing I'd like to show you in this video are the unit personnel. Now, usually, you should have spawn eggs for these, but for some reason I don't, and the only reason I can get them is with a monster spawner. But these guys will spawn randomly throughout your world. As you can see, they're basically just unit soldiers. And these are the only real people-shaped people, other than Endermen, that are actually taller than you. So when you get up close to them, you kind of feel small and you have to look up to them, which is kind of weird. Usually I'm used to being in powerful. As you can see, this sheep is quite a lot smaller than me, so I can hit it. But really, I don't want to walk up to one of these unit guys and hit them. Now, at the moment, they're kind of pointless. They don't do anything. I mean, if a Dalek walks past, they just stare at it and do absolutely nothing. You don't get anything from killing them. So, as I said, at the moment, they're kind of pretty pointless. The only reason I wanted to show you these guys is because of the potential that they could have. I mean, how cool would it be if this mod just randomly spawned in unit bases which you could run in and raid and then steal a load of items? Perhaps they've got some sonic screwdrivers there, or perhaps they've impounded the TARDIS. And that would be a great way to get the TARDIS without having to craft it. So yeah, there are loads of things that could be done with this mod, and I think these unit personnel are just one small end of a really big thing that they could do with them. So yeah, those are the 3 parts of the Dalek mod. I thank you guys for watching, hopefully all 3 of them. If you enjoyed, please leave subscribe, because hopefully in the future I'll be covering the Dalek mod as it gets more updated. So yeah, thanks for watching guys. Control, signing out.